What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Spanko, and today I'm bringing you guys my September 17th post Banlist Trickstar deck profile. I know it's late, I know the Banlist came out a few days ago, a week ago probably by the time I'm uploading this video, but the reason it took me some time to upload this video is because I actually wanted to get this deck some testing in locals post Banlist to make sure it was actually good and it wasn't like bad, and it actually did pretty well. I went X1. I came 4th place. Unfortunately, like X1 sucks because I only lost to the person who came first, and I lost to Drew Draco, which this deck obviously has a bad matchup against because big monsters everywhere, floodgates. But I played, just for you guys to know, I played the mirror match. Beat the mirror match easy because the way I build my deck is different than a lot of pure builds. Mirror match was really easy. I played danger, 2-0 danger easily. So I 2-0'd the mirror match, I 2-0 danger. I went to game 3 against True Draco, which I lost unfortunately, and then I won in my last round, which against Yosenju for some reason, that was just an easy 2-0 to be honest as well. So Trickstar is really good. I got some meta testing, I guess you could say, with Danger and the mirror match. I didn't get any Sky Striker testing. I don't know, this deck does pretty good against Sky Striker. I did it pretty good before the ban list, so hopefully it does just as good against the post ban list. Online it does pretty well, but yeah, in person again, that's what I tested against. And yeah, we'll just get right into the profile. I don't want to talk forever. So essentially, to start off, the monster lineup, it's pretty much the same as I used to play. Triple Candina, triple Licorice, and one Lilybell. I really wanted to up the number because of the ban list. Like, I really wanted to up the number of Lilybell to 2 and up the number of Desires to 2 because I used to only play 1 Desires. I still only play 1 Desires. I hate that card so much. Like, even though I wanted to do it so bad just to get some more draw power, I felt like I didn't need to. And then in testing, yeah, like in testing it came up that I didn't need to. The deck is so consistent on its own, and you really don't need to. These 7 is just what you need, and you don't honestly need more than this at all. The second Lilybell is like, every time I use Desires, I'm so scared of banishing the Lilybell because Lilybell is so important. But yeah, I mean, during the tournament, it worked out well for me. A lot of the times you want to do your searching before your Desires anyway. So hand traps, I did play a good amount of hand traps. I played 3 Droll, 3 Ash, two Veiler, and so that's basically it for the hand traps. But for the hand trap, I decided to add in, because of the new ban list, was 1 Honest. Now it's only 1. Basically, when I see it, I see it. It helps me beat over stuff. If I don't see it, I'm not a sad guy. Essentially, this I wanted to play a third, like 1 Drones, but then without the Sky Striker package, Drones kind of sucks. I wanted to play a 3rd Veiler as well, but then I realized, you know, Honest is just a little bit better of a hand trap because 1, it helps me get over big monsters, and then on top of that, like if I'm ever in a situation where it's like a simplified game state and I just need to get damage on board, like, you know, I can Honest attack, blah blah blah. So Honest is just a really good card. It came up, did really well when it did come up. And I'm happy I really played it. Honestly, even at 1, I'm just really happy I played it. And playing 8 hand traps in the other ones is more than enough. Playing more than 8, you see it too much, and it kind of gets suckish. And then for the last monster, played 3 Eater of Millions. Again, this card is MVP, like so many times MVP. You just summon this, and then a lot of the time, actually against the Yosenju player, I summoned this, and basically I used Desires, and with his effect, I think he was at 1500, and I kept poking him down for 1500 at a time. It was really good. And then obviously, like, I had Ash for the demise and stuff, so he didn't have a lot of advantage, and then just poking people down with 1500 is actually really good. So yeah, this came clutch today, or not today, but at locals for me, and it did really well. That's it for the monsters, by the way. For the spells, you know, you still got to play triple light stage. Unfortunately, terraforming got hit to 2. Kind of sucks, but like, I don't know. I saw light stage pretty often. I mean, most of my stuff went through. Double terraforming does hurt though, and like, you know, it hurts consistency a little bit. So does this double scapegoat. This hurt my soul. Scapegoat is so good in this deck, man. It's so stupid. But yeah, double scapegoat. Still, you gotta play it. There's no way. There's no reason you shouldn't play it. Double call by the grave. I know it got hit to 2, but I never played more than 2 to begin with. Honestly, I always played 2, and like, you know, it getting hit to 2 didn't really hurt that much. But scapegoat did hurt a little bit. But now you gotta just play a little bit more control and hope to get the scapegoat. If you don't get the scapegoat, you just play a little bit more control. And I'll show you how. Like, I play more traps than I used to now. So it is more catered towards going first. But you still gotta play it even at 2. Then for the 1-ofs, 1 Desires. Wanted to up it to 2, but I hate this card, guys. Like, I hate this card so much. I don't know if people like it or not. I hate this card. 1 Monster Reborn, obviously standard. 1 Raigeki, and now I want to show you guys my spice. Like, oh, the reason I played Raigeki, by the way, is to go first. Like, going second, like, you don't want to auto lose, so playing Raigeki is never bad. It's only 1 card. But my spice, guys, and I know a lot of people are not going to play it, and a lot of people are going to comment and say I'm horrible and I'm a bad player for playing card destruction. But card destruction is freaking spice in this deck. Like, when I say spice, like, it's freaking amazing. This card single-handedly won, like, 2 games for me, like maybe a 3rd game. The 3rd game, I wouldn't say it won me the game, but it did give me a bunch of advantage. But 2 games, like, for sure, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this single-handedly won me that 2 games. a lot of the time you'll just have a Licorice on board, and let's say you don't have the best hand, right? Like one time I actually had like a horrible hand. I opened like 4 hand traps. Actually, this was against Yosenju, right? I opened like 3 hand traps and card destruction and Licorice, right? So essentially he went first, set 4 cards, and passed. Like he literally just set 4 pass. I'm like, this is freaking horrible. I can't play. I decided to. This was game 2, I think it was. I don't think it was game 1. But so I Norman summoned Licorice, card destruction. Burned him only for 200. Obviously for 1 card, it's not that much. But it fixed my entire hand. Gave me 2 back row. I think it was 2 strike. Cosmic Cyclone, and I can't remember what the 5th card was, but essentially it fixed my entire hand. Like this card was MVP, not MVP, but like every time I drew it, you don't have to use it right away. I'm gonna be honest, like I feel like people are gonna see this card and shotgun this card, or see this card and be like, oh, as soon as you saw it, you wanted to activate it. No, that's not true. You kind of just hold on to it till you see your hand is kind of in a bad situation, and then you try to use this to fix your hand, and it fixed my hand. Like twice, 3 times I could tell you for sure. Like 2 to 3 times, like this card just came up and it was amazing. And I'll just show you guys the traps right now. I played triple reincarnation obviously because this card didn't get hit, and 3 droll and 3 reincarnation is stupid. I played 3 strikes and 2 torrential. Now if you guys saw my old build or my pre-Banlist build, I did not play the 3 strikes. This is mostly just because you had room for like another scapegoat. I played 3 drones instead of essentially the 3 card destruction, and that was basically it. Like the Hornet drone, then the Honest for the 1 terraforming. So that's basically the changes I made. 3 strike in the main. This card was when I say MVP, I mean freaking MVP. This card was amazing. Setting it is just amazing, but literally the best trap card in the game right now. Like I don't care what anyone says. This is the best trap card in the game right now. So that's it for the main deck, guys. It is a 40 card main deck. I'll be going into the extra deck, and I'll show you guys the side deck as well. So side deck is always up to personal preference. This is what I played. This is what I like. This is what I enjoyed. A couple cards in here are definitely like personal preference, like for me, that I really like. So first off, I'm playing double Ghost Ogre. I'm playing Humongous and double Gamma Seal. Now someone told me to play just triple Ghost Ogre and only play 2 Gamma Seal, so basically take out the Humongous for a 3rd Ghost Ogre. The reason I don't like that is because you play so many hand traps already that siding in so many hand traps kind of hurts. I understand Ghost Ogre is a good card against some decks, but like let's say you're siding in to go second, and let's say you side these 5 in, right? So essentially it could be like 3 Ghost Ogres and 2 Gamma Seal. The only problem with that is because you play so many hand traps, I don't like seeing a hand where I open all 4 hand traps, for example. And then another situation is if you open double Ghost Ogre, it's kind of iffy because Ghost Ogre is once per turn. But let's say you open a Ghost Ogre and like a Humongous, right, instead of double Ghost Ogre. Then like let's say I'm playing against Goki, you can Ghost Ogre 1 play and then you can Kaiju them after they make whatever board. So it's nice because the opening double Ghost Ogre obviously sucks, but opening Ghost Ogre plus a Kaiju is obviously really, really good. Then a lot of the cards, so most of these cards again are going for when you go second, because going first your deck basically always wins. Triple Cyclone, really good for me. Every time I played it, every time I saw it, it was really, really good. Double Mind Control. This card is mostly a just preference card. I love this card. One of my favorite cards, especially going second when they make a big monster or they summon a big monster and you can't get over it. Mind Control is just amazing. Triple Red Reboot. This card, oh my god, I would say it overperformed for me. I don't know if it's like really that amazing of a card, but like when I say it overperformed, like this card was so freaking good. I played the Yosenju player. He tried to evenly match me. I red rebooted him, and like that was just from there. Like it just switched the game up. Against True Draco, this is a really good card. I didn't play any Ultrageist, but against Ultrageist, this is a really good card. So just essentially like red reboot. It might have overperformed for me, but I don't think there's gonna be any situation where it's gonna underperform. It'll just be perfectly fine. And then to round it off, I double anti-spell. This is mostly for the Sky Striker matchup because you know, going first, setting up an anti-spell, plus like let's say like you have an anti-spell with a Cyclone and then like a couple other cards. Like this card is really good against Sky Striker. That's it for the side deck. It is 15 cards. If you guys, again, it is personal preference. If you guys want to switch it up, or you guys don't like something, for example, let's say you're not a fan of a Mind Control, you play something else. I know some people love Enemy Controller instead, but yeah, Mind Control for me is just one of my favorite cards. For the extra deck, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is only a 14 card extra deck. The reason it's 14 card is because I do not have a Firewall Dragon. I got rid of my Firewall Dragon because I thought it was going to get hit on the ban list. It did not get hit on the ban list. So this is only 14 card. The 15th card should be a Firewall 100%. But I'll show you the other 14. One Topological, pretty much, these are pretty much standard. 1 Boral Load, 1 Boral Sword. It becomes pretty expensive. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, the main deck is not expensive, but the extra deck is when it becomes a little bit pricey. But yeah, MVP was Boral Load at my locals. Boral Load was like really good. Really good card against Danger as well. Then I played one Unicorn for rank 3 and one Trisbinia. I wish I could make Trisbinia against a True Draco. Like, I think he rivaled me at one point, and that's the only reason I couldn't make Trisbinia that turn. And had I made Trisbinia that turn, I would have won that game and probably wouldn't have gone undefeated, to be honest with you. Because this deck is like, when I say it's really really good, like I think I opened the Droll Reincarnation combo one time, and it was against the mirror match, and I honestly like I would have won that duel anyways because my hand was stupid broken, but. Trisbinia against the True Draco would have obviously won me the game. One Holy Angel, love this card. I go into this card so much and so amazing. One Linkuriboh, obviously, to make the Borreload, like, you know, the Borreload play. Play one Phoenix and one Cerberus, just in small nightmares. One Underclock Taker, one Hip Potion again. This card I made up a couple times, and it was actually pretty good. When you make it, you just boost your monsters up, of course, and like against the danger matchup is also not bad. One Mrs. Radiant, and then just to round it off, double Link Spider. Again, this is 14 cards. The 15th card should definitely be Firewall Dragon. So like before you guys say, oh, I only saw 14 cards inside or in the extra deck. Oh, where's Firewall Dragon? It should be in here. I don't have a Firewall Dragon because I'm an idiot, but yeah. That is for the extra deck, guys. This is 14 cards. 15th should be Firewall Dragon, just for you guys to know. And yeah, so that is it for my Trickstar deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys have any suggestions or any ideas, let me know. Again, still testing the format hasn't solidified itself yet. You know, maybe if something becomes super relevant, super meta, cherries could be another option that you can play in here. There's a bunch of cards that I'm still testing and I still think could be good, but just because the format hasn't solidified itself yet, this is what I thought was best, and it performed really well for me, guys. So you guys can use my deck as a baseline. And so yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. And with that, guys, Spanko signing out. Peace.